Good morning, everyone. I'm Corinne Braxton, and today is October 19th, and I'm so happy you all joined me. I'm going to see if we can get myself up on the iPad, and we'll see if a few people can. Okay, I think there I go. I can see my red shirt. This gives you a clue as to what I'm doing today for one of my projects. It's going to have red in it. Today is October 19th, and let me see if I can see if we get any comments. So I'll swipe left. I'll just talk for a few minutes and until people join in. Hey, Linda Wilmuth, glad to see you. So happy that you found us this morning. I have lots of things to remind people about. We have tags. This wonderful tag kit is called Love Santa, and it comes in a box. Everything, a block, a clear block, an ink pad, all the stamps, and everything to make, I don't know if it's like, I don't know how many tags. I think it's 12, but they were really quite fun. I really enjoyed them. And so that's available to everyone right now. I see something, one of my drawers is open there. And anyone who is a demonstrator right now, we can do some pre-ordering. And this is going to be something that is going to be new starting November 1st. And it's this beautiful paper and stamp set called Eden's Garden. I've actually really enjoyed stamping with it. You can see some of the papers here and beautiful die cuts. This is what the stamp looks like. It's coming November 1st to everyone. And demonstrators right now can pre-order it. And look at all the pretty dies. And these are going to be in the spring catalog, the catalog that starts in January. So that is coming up. And then the very exciting news is that tomorrow, Wednesday, we have a flash sale. And Linda, if you'll just keep commenting, saying something, thumbs up, anything, that helps others find us. Anyway, tomorrow is the big stamp sale. It's the biggest stamp sale of the entire year. And it goes on for 24 hours. It starts tonight, a minute after. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. It starts a minute after midnight and goes until right before midnight tomorrow night. So thank you so much for the hearts and the thumbs up. Anyway, I printed this off and it is all, oh, hey, Melissa, good to see you out in California there. And there are so many things on sale. 15% is quite a bit. It's about $5 per stamp set, approximately. And everything that is a cling stamp, that means it's a red rubber stamps. Let me see what here I have today. Everything I'm using today is a photopolymer. But let me see what's here. Oh, this is red rubber. This new one that's coming out. This is red rubber, and do you see the cushion? And anything that is a red rubber stamp, they're called cling stamps. And those are all on sale in the catalog, except for the one or two that are the hostess stamps that are in the back. So, I mean, for example, my very favorite birthday stamp is the one on page 66 called Happiest of Birthdays. This is my go-to set. It's a red rubber cling set. I love this one called Beautiful Moments. It's with a mother and daughter, or mother and friend. We have hundreds in here. The other ones we have in the catalog are called photopolymer, and they're clear, and they don't have that cushion. And ever since we've had this pandemic, the photopolymer supply, whatever they use to make photopolymer, it's more like plastic. Those supplies are very hard to get. And so the stamps that are on sale are all the cling stamps. That means that Stampin' Up! They have a plentiful supply. They make their own stamps and produce their own stamps, and they have a plentiful supply of that product. So anyway, tomorrow, 15% off great sale. I printed this off. It also has some stamps in French, but it's about 6 pages of stamps. So look through your catalog, get a list, and tomorrow you can call me. You can email, you can text, or you can order yourself on my online store. But I'd love to be able to help you. So, or if you're a demonstrator, you can then order yourself and get a discount plus the extra 15%. Hey, Martina from sunny Oregon. Oh, I'll tell you what, it was so cloudy here and dark that I opened up all the blinds, and just a few minutes before 10 o'clock Mountain Time, I had to get my stool out and close all the wooden blinds because it was so bright all of a sudden. All of our snow is melted, and it melted this weekend while we were, Terry and I were in Wisconsin for my niece's wedding, along with our son, John and Millie, and their 3 kids. We had the most wonderful time, wonderful wedding, so beautiful, and we just had the best time ever. Anyway, we're ready to start stamping. I've got some good, fun projects for you today, so let's keep sending thumbs up and commenting. Tell us, hey, Carla there in Wisconsin, how is the weather there? I'm glad you found us too. So, okay, I'm going to flip the camera. I've got 2 projects, and they're all in the style. I just made that new, actually, it's in a style like this. With this, I did this one the other day with a new paper. And it opens up like that. And it's just sort of almost like a modified joy fold. I don't know. I got the basic directions for Rhonda Wade, and I've just been making all kinds of cards. Anyway, they're really fun. So this is really pretty paper. Here's another one that we did with the same paper. And I'm going to show you how to do these. And you're going to I know you're going to love this style. And it's fun, fast, and it's a fun fold, and it's an easy fun fold. I love fun folds, but I don't like 2 very hard ones. So, okay, here we go. Close your eyes for a minute while I flip the camera. Okay, this is just to line up everything. I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit. This Saturday I have a stamp camp at my house featuring, this is one of the cards we're going to make. It's a bay window fold, and I do sell kits for this too. So you get a lot of supplies. I really should have charged more. I'm charging $50 for 2 classes, and you get about $45 worth of product, and I really should have charged more or given you less. But anyway, I still have a couple spots open. These cute little look at these pillow boxes are really fun too. This is from the die called Pretty Pillowcase. No, not pillowcase, pillow box. Pretty Pillow Box dies, and they're really quite easy. And I love this framelit and that framelit and those flowers. It just makes a great set. And these were just to help me get lined up for today. So we are going to be starting with this. Let me just move these out of my way. And this is the paper we're using, the Gingerbread and Peppermint. It's probably one of my favorites in the whole catalog. Love it. I have made tons of cards already, and I'll make many, many more. I could probably just use this set for an entire year and never get tired. But I love all these things. I can sit, they have their dies. I'll show you what they look like. It's a great set. If you don't have this set, I think it's a must-have. Frosted gingerbread, and these are photopolymer. See, they're clear. You can see through them. And then it has the dies, gingerbread dies, and that's what it looks like. So, and so you can cut out. Now, these you have to fussy cut the trees. I actually sat and fussy cut last night for a while. But let's see, like here, these you can all die cut. The bells, the snowflakes, the ornaments. There's some ornaments. It's a 12 by 12. This is just my little sample for the video. So here we go. It's called Frosted Gingerbread. It's a bundle in the catalog. I'm not sure how much it costs. I don't even know where I put my catalog. Here it is. Let's see. I did mark it. It's on page 8 and 9 of our mini catalog. And it is more fun than you can ever imagine. Comes with the Memories and More cards and envelopes and some things for scrapbooking or for card making. And they're very, very fun. Some pretty ribbon. It's just a great set. And there we have it. So it's very easy to use too. So that is that. And so here we go with our card. We are going to bring in our supplies. And these are 2 of the cards I've made using this. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. And that flap folds down. And this one folds. And here I have a gift card. And so you can put a gift card. Forgot one for this one, but like this, you would just put glue dots. And I'll do that on the next one that we do today. But it folds up and then this folds down. It's simple. So which of those 2 do you like? The red one better or the white one? Okay, and now we are going to get our pieces. And I've got a gazillion pieces here today. Let's see once. I'm going to set those all right there. And we're going to start with, a card. I can't get it. My fingernails are pretty short. It's getting cold here and it's breaking. Things are getting broken off. 4.5 by 11, just a regular top folding card. And then I'm going to cut it off at 2 3/4. So you could figure this out. I'm going to cut off 2 3/4. So I'm going to put my trimmer so maybe you can see it. 2 3/4. I'm going to cut off just like that. I have that washi tape over those are centimeters. And so I covered up the centimeters. That's what you see there. And so here's my card, just like that. That's the base. So I had cut, it was 4 1/4 by 11, and I cut off 2 3. You can save that for your scraps. And then we have a flap. And this is 2.5 by 9.5. So it looks like this. And you can score it at 4 3/4. You can take a screenshot of that if you want. So, and I like to score. You can fold it, but a lot of people do, but I really like to score things. So, and then you need a piece of designer paper. So the designer paper is going to go down here, and it's 2.5 by 4. And then the only other thing you need are 2 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 4.5. And that's going to go on top of the flap and on the inside. Okay? So that's all you need, and then you just decorate it. So here we go. I'll take those off. But and once you have the basic measurements, you can just keep making cards like this, as many as you want. I just have to stand up a little bit to see that I am in the screen. Okay. I'm going to get my handy little silicone mat right there, so in case I need that. Okay. And I'm going to just put that on the bottom like that. And then this folded flap goes like this. I'm just going to put some adhesive on it. And then you put it down about, 1/2 inch from the top, about like that. You just want to make sure it's all straight. And it goes like this. That looks pretty good, I think. Let me see, once here a little bit crooked, maybe. Okay, and then we're going to put 1 piece on the outside that we're going to stamp on, and 1 on the inside. And I do have a little piece that I cut off from it looks like this. This is from the trees. Do you see that strip right there? You can cut along there and you get a really nice, I punched out some of those, but I'm also going to put it on the bottom. So we'll just do that first. And put that right there on the bottom. And then we'll put our bottom piece right inside like this. There we go. And you can see how it's getting close to being finished. So I'm going to bring in my other piece that I'm going to stamp on, the 2 1/4 by 4 1/2, and I'm going to bring in my stamps and I need my little mat, because this is photopolymer, doesn't have any cushion, so it needs a cushion. So we provide that. You can use a mouse pad, of course, or but these piercing mats are just sort of a hard foam, and it works really well. I just re-inked these 2 yesterday. So wishing you a Merry Christmas, and we're going to put that up in the corner like that. And then I bring in my little chamois and clean it. I love my chamois, just water from the sink. And it just cleans those stamps lickety-split, especially when it's red. I like to clean the red ones quickly because they stain so badly. No other color stains like that, but red does. Okay, so we can put that right there. And now we can put my mat there, and then we'll... Okay. This is going to go on the outside like this. Okay, now we can decorate it. And I have all kinds of things that I've already pre-cut. You can see on this one I did ornaments. This one I did the gingerbread bells. So we're going to do something different today. Let's see what else I've cut out. So I have, you tell me what you think. I've got some snowflakes. I think those are really pretty. I've got a red one and a green one, and a tree, a red and green tree. And then I've got some more ornaments. I think we'll skip the ornaments because, I have mittens too. The mittens have to be fussy cut. But it's really, if you like fussy cutting, this is a great set. You don't even need the dies, but you can use the dies too. And then it also has an intricate lacy piece that goes on top. So the mittens are right and left, so you have to make sure you cut out exactly the right ones to go in a project. For example, now you tell me what I should use. Okay, do you want me to use the snowflakes, the trees, or the mittens? And this is what it would look like. These are the mittens. These are the trees. Melissa asked, do you let your chamois dry out? No, I keep a wet one right by my work table. This is the tree one. I just let them stay wet. When I'm teaching a class, I have extra chamois and I let those dry out because I put those in a drawer, but I use a chamois every single day. Maybe we'll try that. What do you think? Let's see, I can't see all your comments very well. Let me see here. I'm going to swipe. Okay, which one do you think? I think we'll try the snowflakes. Facebook has a delay, so we'll do that. I'm going to put one down, one snowflake. Melissa, I don't let my chamois dry out. I just use them all the time, so I keep them wet. I like to have them pretty wet, actually. And every few days I re-wet them. Just put them in the sink and soak them, and then wring them out. So, but that's one of the neatest things that Stampin' Up! Ever came out was with these chamois. There are chamois you can buy on the market that are different, but these work really, really, really well. So I think they're not very expensive. So now I'm going to put this snowflake, I'm going to pop it up like that. And then I'm going to put some of these. Oh, I love these. I don't know. I've got several packages and I use them and use them and use them. They're just one of the best embellishments for Christmas things or anything that's red. I'm just going to put some, with my take your pick tool and my putty tip, I'm going to put that, put one in the center. And then I took some little pieces and there's some dies, or you can, if you have a punch, I have lots of old punches. And I'm going to, let me see once here. Just going to I'm going to get some Tombow glue out and now my glue is not, sometimes I start it beforehand. I'm going to take a pin and just poke it in there to get it started. And then I keep a pin right by my case. There we go. I'm going to put a dot up here of glue and another one right here and another one right there. And then I take, and this is just a cute little, this is just a embellishment box case that I hot glued, and I just keep it like that, handy, standing up. Okay, now I'm going to put my little pieces that I have and put them like that. Here's another one. This one is like this. There we go. And now I think we'll add a couple of rhinestones right in the middle there. Might as well bling it up. That gives us five little gems. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Really like that a lot. And then you can just, there we have your card, just like that. And then you can put your glue, you can take some glue dots on your gift card. I just take a couple of them so it sticks in there. I just put them down like this. Like 3 or 4 of these. And then I just put it on. And we're going to do this, use this card in a class that I have in a couple of weeks, a gift card class. But isn't that easy and a great way to have a gift card? I don't think we need any gold twine on this one. Let's see, once I'll bring out all of these to show you. This is the one we did, I did with the ornaments. I really like those ornaments. And this is the one with the snowflakes, and then this is the one with the gingerbread bells. What do you think? You know, you could, I'm going to zoom, there you go. Which one is your favorite? Ornaments, bells, or snowflakes? Anyway, which one do you think? Tell us what you like, which one is your favorite. And I will pack that up, and I love this paper. Look at how you can, there's so much. There are 4 ornaments and 4 snowflakes and all these little circles to pop out or to die cut. And the back, I love that back. I think the back would have been really pretty on this too. But I hate to skip those ornaments because they're just so pretty, I think. Anyway, that's that card. And I have to show you the, I love the Memories and More package. I've used a lot, quite honestly, already. I'm going to get this cleaned up a little bit and put that right there. But I love these. I don't have any cards to show you, but I love these. These are the coolest racks. They're black ones and silver ones. I made 3 cards with those. These all come with a set of envelopes, and it has all these little sticker things, and just really fun. Look at those. And then you can just use this for a card. It fits right on there. You can use, one side is sort of generic, another side will be more decorative, like this. And then the little cards are like this, and you can use them it's really a good set. It was on back order for a long time. I think it's available now too, and I also have some for sale. We can cash and carry these, so it's really a super set. I like it a lot. And I love I didn't bring the gingerbread envelopes to show you, but I should have, but they're in my closet right now. So I'm going to move that aside, and let's bring in the next one. Is going to be Delivering Cheer. And this is a neat set. I'm having a class later on. It'll either be in November or December. We're using variations of this one, but I want to show you what I've done with this one. Except I can't find it. This is, there we go. It's a fun set. You can mix and match. There aren't any heads. The head is behind, the girl's head is behind this tree, behind the presents or whatever you do. And it's called Delivering Cheer. And the paper that I'm using is from The Peaceful Place. This is now back in stock again too. Love that buffalo check, gray and white. I love the foil. Oh, it's one of the prettiest papers I've ever seen. So, called Peaceful Place. And here you can see where I colored that cabin with my blends too. But these are the two cards that I made. And I'm going to show you how to make these. Which one do you like though? This is Smoky Slate and this is Basic Gray. And the bottom is from that. And I think this time we're going to use, got all the pieces, and it's going to be exactly like the other one. It just opens up like that. Isn't that fun? Isn't that a neat style of card, I think. We're going to stamp it. We're going to use the darker one just because I think that's personally my opinion is that I did both light and dark to see which I like better. So here we start with the 4 1/4 by 11 like this, and then I've already cut off that piece, and I cut off 2 3/4. And so this time I could put my DSP on. This is my DSP. It's 2 1/2 by 4, and that's the plaid, or the buffalo plaid, and that's the other side of it. That's the plaid. The other one I cut is this wood grain one, I think, with the trees. So we could use the trees, or we could use the wood grain like that. I think we'll use the wood grain. Hi, Nancy Klein in Missouri. Oh, thank you for tuning in today, too. So glad you could join us. Okay, so we'll add that. And so 4 1/4 by 11, cut off 2 3/4. Just once you have these basic directions, all I had ever gotten from Rhonda was just the basic directions. And you just go do whatever you want to do. And so let's put this on. And I think we'll use the tree side for our envelope today. So we'll put that on like this. Isn't that pretty? It shimmers like that. And then our real red piece, we're not using real red, I'm sorry, we're using Cherry Cobbler. Cherry Cobbler is just a little bit darker, a little richer. It's a real good Christmas color. So we need two of the white ones, and that's 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. 2 of those. And then we need, this is the Cherry Cobbler. That's 2 1/2 by 9 1/2. And again, I scored it at 4 3/4. And so that's going to go on. If you want to take a screenshot of that, I'll try to type these up too, because I think it's really good if you have that. But there's a screenshot if you want to do that. So I'm going to just put some adhesive on the back of the Cherry Cobbler. Like that. And I'm going to actually sit down this time and see if I can get this. There we go. And then I'm going to lift that flap, and it just goes over there like that. And all we have to do now is decorate it. So this is going to go on top, and one's going to go on the inside. And I think we will stamp those first, and then we will color them with our blends. So that'll take a little bit of time. And let's see what's here. We're going to just move that aside and get our little photopolymer mat out and bring in our piece for that and our stamps. We're going to stamp. I stamped one in this one. I stamped in gray, the basic gray. That's a little dull, I think. This one I stamped with the black Memento. Usually when you stamp with color with blends, you want to stamp with black, but I like this black one better, so that's what I'm going to do for this. And so I'm getting my black Memento ink, and I've got my girl. We're going to stamp her. It's sort of funny, you know. We've got a tree, and she's got her legs. So I'm going to ink up her legs, and just going to give that a good inking. I'm going to keep it down far enough because that tree top is pretty tall, and so I'm going to stamp this tree again in black. And I'm just going to bring it down. It's a little hard for me not to get my head in there, but just about like that, I think. There we go. And that's all we need of the black, so I'll get that covered up so I don't make a mess with that, because I tend to do that. I'm going to bring in my greetings now for the inside. We're going to color that in just a second. So on the outside, we're just going to color that, and then on the inside, we're going to use the basic gray, because that's the color of the card. And let's see, what did I write on this other one? Sending love and Christmas cheer. And this is sending love and Christmas cheer, and this one is warmest thoughts are with you this season. I think we'll use that one. It has a couple of, it also has a nice to and from, warming thoughts to you this season. Oh, I forgot the little stockings. Forgot her little stockings. So we want to do that. I'll get that. Have to get her little stockings and put them on a block. We'll do that in just a second. We'll do warm thoughts. There we go. And I think we will, we'll just stamp her socks in the gray since it's open. So I'm going to have to, I've got a block that's awfully big here, but we'll just use a corner of it. We'll just put it on like that, and I'm going to use just going to put, so she has like little leggings or something in there. It's a little bit crooked, but not too bad. It won't make any difference once we start coloring it. So there she is, and let's put that aside in our mat, and we'll put this on our inside. And I don't think I cut anything for the bottom this time, but it doesn't need it. We'll just put that right in here like this. I think I have a little mark there. Let's see if this ink eraser will take that off. This is just a little. I'll work on that a little bit more too, but it does take off ink if you just keep working at it a little bit. It's called a mono sand eraser. You can get it on Amazon. So it goes like that. And now we're going to color this, and that's going to go on top. And then we'll add our gems. And let's see, let's do our tree. We want to do, we're going to do, I think we're going to add it. I have, let's see, what do I have here? Light old olive. And I'm just going to do some, just really, you want the tree to be fairly full, because otherwise it looks like she's headless. So you want it, there is a person back there. You want to keep it like that. And I'm going to add a little bit of granny apple, light granny apple here. Give it a little bit of, just flicking it. Don't worry about going outside the lines. If you do want it to be full, like that. It's pretty good just the way it is. I think I'll use my dark just with a sharper end and just do a few dark spots in there like that. But I think that'll be just fine the way it is. We'll add a little bit of red. And I am using, we have cherry cobbler blends, but I'm going to use the real red because I think the cherry cobbler can get really dark. So I'm going to just put a little bit of red up here, a little bit here, like these are little birds or ornaments or something in the tree. I don't know. It can be anything. Just a little speck of red. And I'm going to take my light red and with the sharp end and do her stockings. Just put a little design right in there. And she's going to have red mittens on, so we'll just color those in like that. And then we need to have, I think we need a brown. I didn't get a brown out, but I think I've got one here in reach in my case. I've got a blends rack right in front of me, which is really handy. So here's the trunk of the tree, and like that. And now I saw someone do a video where they did different colors of boots. I think it was not Mary Fish, Patty Bennett changed the boots like to red or to yellow, and it was it was a little bit complicated, and I've not done that, but it was a cute idea. So it was Patty Bennett. And then we take my light smoky slate, and she's going to have a gray to match our card. Anyway, so I'm going to just color this real quickly, and I think I'll give her dark cuffs and like this. So anyway, I hope you're all enjoying this fall weather. We had beautiful weather in Wisconsin. It was cool, but it was sunny, and it was a beautiful day for the wedding. We had my niece Shelby got married. She was a beautiful bride. She's very tall, and it's my brother's daughter. And her husband Tyler is tall too, and they just were very, very handsome. Just a real nice wedding. It was in a park and a pavilion, inside beautiful old pavilion that was gorgeous. And it was all inside. The wedding was outside and near the lake, and near Shawano Lake. Anyway, we all had a wonderful time. Our grandkids just had the best time in the world. It was like better than going to Disney World. They said, we went to a Harley Davidson restaurant, and there were alligators there, and camels, and kangaroos, and real live alligators that they looked fake, and then they moved and they came toward us. I mean, there were like 3 fences, but anyway, it was very, very fun. We went to a Twiggs soda pop museum and had a soda pop tasting. I'm gonna take some Wink of Stella here. My pen, just make sure it's working. So I'm gonna put some sparkle in that tree. Anyway, it was like a wine tasting, only it was you had a little shot of each flavor, like root beer and cream and orange. Anyway, like that. So there we have our little girl, but it was a wonderful weekend. It was just so enjoyable. And we'll just add her to the, put her on like that. I love my stamping seal. I like the seal and the Seal Plus. Goes on like that. And then we could either put on, I actually have these for the gingerbread one, these little pieces like this. They're little acrylic pieces, but we're going to use, I think we're going to use the rhinestones. This goes with the gingerbread and peppermint set. But we're going to use the genial gems. We'll just put some on the side like this, and get my, whenever you take your pick, this putty gets sort of messy, and then you just sort of take your fingers and you wad it back up like that until it's a little point. I can't, Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you could. I know you're at the airport today. I'm glad you could catch us. That's it. There we go. I'm going to put a red rhinestone, a couple of these on right here. These have a little bit of glitter in them. They're sort of neat. You can sort of push it over too. There, we have it all finished. And the only thing we have to do here, we have both cards. And pull them down. Which one do you like better? Do you like the plaid or do you like that foil look? There's our cute little girl, and her head is behind those trees. So let's decorate an envelope now. Got a few minutes left, I think. This will be fun. We'll use the reverse side of this. And let me look at the comments. You like both. Oh, good. Oh, the plaid. Okay, so what we're going to do with this, and the way I do this is I just take my seal and I run the adhesive, about 3 or 4, right along the seam there. You can take whatever adhesive you like. And then I just take I put it right next to the seam there like that. And then I cut it. The foil side would have been very pretty too. I don't know, maybe that would have been better use. But then we'll just trim it like this. This is a great way if you are, because you really couldn't, I guess you could put that tree, but it'll have you could stamp that tree on the envelope, but it would have her arms in it. So that's sort of weird. This is a great way to do this. Okay, like this. Oh no, I have it upside down. Oh, that is not good. Let's see if we can take that off. Well, you get the idea. I am going to tear that off real fast, though, before it sticks, because within about 5 minutes, it'll become permanent. So, obviously, I should have looked at that. And I don't have another piece here, but I do. I mean, I have more in the closet, but it would go like this. So, anyway, you get the idea how to do that. Obviously, you should look first before you start gluing it down. Okay, how did you like those today? Now, let's flip the camera back. The foil one, plaid. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. And I will take off my reading glasses there. And so, don't forget about the stamp sale that is coming tomorrow. 24 hours. This is the good one. This is the only time during the year that Stampin' Up! Does this. And there'll be more sales coming up like in November, but this is better because this is on the annual catalog. And this one is 15% off. That's a bigger sale than most of the time. Most of the time it's only 10%. So 15% is almost like $5 or $6 per set. So in the annual catalog, anything that's a cling or red rubber, it'll always say, whether it is, but you can go, if you're a demonstrator, you can go to the demonstrator place and you can print this out. I've also sent it out in an email yesterday. So if you're on my email list, I'm glad you like both. But the way you can tell if it's like for example, real fast here, like this Forever Fern. I bet many of you have this set. Oh, I have to show it to you this way. But it'll say Forever Fern. It'll give the number $24, and it's 11 cling stamps. It tells that in those. It'll say whether it's photopolymer or cling. So that's how you know too. So 15% off 24 is a good sale. So anyway, that starts after midnight tonight. So if you're a night owl, you can order after midnight. But I probably order first thing in the morning, about 7 o'clock tomorrow. So, I'm glad you're going to be making some today, Martina. Good for you. It's there. Once you start making these, you won't be able to stop. You just look at your paper and stamps, and I've used 4 different designs now, I think, so far. I have one more that I guess I forgot to show you. Yeah, Carl, you're right. It doesn't have page. I don't know if it has page numbers or alphabetical. Um, it doesn't have an order to it. It just lists things. It lists things by the item number, which is a little odd, but you can just go through that and take a look. And I guess what I would do is just go through the catalog, and if there's a stamp that you don't have and you want, and it's a cling stamp, tomorrow's the day to buy it. So that's it, ladies. And thanks for tuning in today, and I appreciate that, and hope you'll all be ordering tomorrow. And it'll be a great day, but a busy day too. So, alrighty, thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.